Who really want war? Who really want to spar with a beast? Raise hell, someone better call in a priest. Pardon my speech, but I'm hotter than the devil when I'm high up on the level that a god couldn't reach. I'm a damn.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another MUT Makeover, episode 2. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down a couple more rosters, hopefully helping you guys out, helping you guys build your team as good as possible. Maybe you take my advice and run with it, maybe you don't, but I can only give you guys what I know, my knowledge, and hopefully help you guys out in the long run. All right, so the first roster, before we get into it, if you guys haven't subscribed and turned your notifications on, make sure you guys do that. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button at the end. I'm trying for 700 likes on this video. That would be amazing. You guys hit 500 a couple videos ago and we gave away a couple copies of Madden. If this video gets 700 likes, I will drop a Xbox Madden 21 code on the very next video. So 700 likes within the next 24 hours, Xbox code on the next video. And then on that video, because I know we're going to do it, on that video, I'll give you guys another opportunity for my PS4 guys out there for a code for PS4, all right? So we'll alternate those. With that being said, let's jump into this roster here. So what we're looking at is 83 overall. This is Dre Smith. Shout out to my boy Dre. 83 overall. He has about 500,000 coins. And he runs 3-4, 3-3-5 on defense, and on offense he's pretty balanced. So he'll run 3 wide receiver sets majority of the time. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant by that. So 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back. All right, so looking at this offense here, first thing I notice, I don't like having a bad running back. So Justin Jackson, he just has to go. All right, and I think tomorrow's a perfect day, or it would be today. Perfect day to look at some running backs, and I think this is the perfect option for you to upgrade immediately. 214,000, but remember, the market should come down a little bit because Bo Jackson comes out today and Zeke just came out yesterday, so his price should drop down. Just monitor his price, see what happens, and if it comes down, then that's great. All right, so it says 214. I don't know if check sales or whatever, but I'm just going off what this number is right here. Okay, so 214 on Xbox, 261 on PS4. All right, I'm assuming he's on Xbox, so I'm just going off Xbox prices. All right, so 214 for that. Wait to see if his price comes down though. All right, so that's the first thing I would do. Get a running back. If you don't want him, I guess you could go a little bit cheaper, go McCaffrey, but I would get work done. I think he's really good. Before we move further though, if you haven't already, you have Dan Marino powered up. If you haven't already powered up Dan Marino and put Hot Route Master on him, you need to do that immediately. So invest training in that, whatever that costs. I'm assuming you have that though, but if you don't, make sure you get that because that's going to help your offense all the way around. It's going to give you slot apprentice, outside apprentice, running back apprentice, tight end apprentice, all those extra routes. You got to do that because it's going to make it easier to build your team as well. You're not going to have to go get a Drew Bennett, a Jerry Rice to put slot apprentice on. You have Dan Marino already, so you can do that. So Warrick Dunn would be someone I get immediately on this offense. I don't really worry too much about your guards, but base elite guards will be fine for now. So if you want to just upgrade those guys to 80 overalls, 81 overalls, those will be fine, in my opinion, early on. All right, so going into the next player offensively, I think you're good at tight end. Cordero Patterson has some speed, which is cool. You have this powered up version of Andre Johnson, which is the level master. I would actually sell Stephon Diggs or sell Patterson. You could sell either or. I would probably keep Patterson just because he's faster. I would sell Diggs and go ahead and get Mark Clayton. He's 90K. Again, Julio just came out. I don't know how that affects his market in particular, but Mark Clayton's my favorite receiver up until right at this moment. So I would go Mark Clayton. You already have, like I said, you have a Hot Route Master, so you want speed out there. Go get him. You can sell Diggs, get some coins back. Those are the only 2 things I would do on offense for the time being. Warrick Dunn and Mark Clayton. You're looking at, we'll just call it 300K on the offensive side of the ball. Now that leaves you 200K for your defense. So let's look at the defense. You have Savage at safety, 89 speed, cool budget speed, cool safety. You're running 3-3-5. I think right now for 335, a must-have that just came out today or yesterday, by the time you guys are watching this video, is this Troy Apke. All right, go get Troy Apke. He's 3.5 thousand coins on Muthead. That's an easy cop in my opinion. You can immediately put him at linebacker, and it's easy plug and play. Troy Apke is a beast of a player. All right, so next thing up is your corners. I don't like Pat Pete's 84 speed out there. This dude's 86 speed, but is he really that good? I don't know. I haven't used him. Trey White is usually a good card, so I would say he's fine. But at corner, so by the way, we're at like 300. We'll just call it 300K still, because Apke's a little dirt cheap. All right, so 300K. So with the last 200K, I think you need an edge threat. So I would go Doomerville, as you guys can see here. Doomerville 113 plus his power up. You gotta power him up and put edge threat on him. So I would do that. And then if that takes up the rest of your coins with your 500K, with the rest, what I would start saving for are these two cards right here. Trey Waynes, who has 88 man and he's 90 speed. And then Terrell, who's also 90 speed with 87 man, and he has zone as well. So I would do those moves. It's gonna cost about 600K in total. You have 500K right now. You're not that far off, but those are the players that I would immediately go and get. Warrick Dunn and Mark Clayton to help the offense. Troy Apke, Elvis Doomerville powered up with edge threat, and then Trey Waynes, Terrell in the future. All right, so that's my opinion. Hope it helps you, Dre. Thank you for the support. Let's get into the next roster that we're going to be looking at. All right, guys, let's get into the next one. This roster comes in from Lotz, Lotz Jr., 44. He sent in the 87 overall. He has about 1.6 million coins to spend, so definitely has the room to improve his team. And I think it's quite simple, though, in my opinion, on what he should do with his coins for the time being. So offensively, off the top, you can have this Blake Jarwin if you want to as a second tight end, or the Gronk as a second tight end, but off top, immediately, I think you go ahead and get the biggest mismatch at tight end on the field, and you power him all the way up. I have Jermichael Finley myself. It's probably going to be 380K, I would imagine, because you got to get training and shit to power him up. But I will go Jermichael Finley immediately to help the offensive side of the ball. Lamar's good. Running back wise, like I told Dre in the previous roster, I would rather you go Warrick Dunn. But if you don't want to go Warrick Dunn or McCaffrey or Barry Sanders obviously the 800K, so you don't want to invest in that. By the way, his price should come down with Bo Jackson coming out today. We'll see how that goes. If Eddie George has been good for you, keep him. All right, keep him if he's been good for you. Same with your receivers. Like I don't personally like Dante Hall so much, but he is fast and speed does kill. Make sure you have slot apprentice on Jerry Rice. If you want the top receiver, again, like I told Dre, Mark Clayton is available. So you're good with those receivers, keep them. I like your roster as far as offense goes. I think the one need for sure would be that tight end upgrade. Jermichael Finley's a mismatch. You can put him on a drag, put him on a whip route. He's amazing. So 380K, Jermichael Finley. Check him out. On the defensive side of the ball, you say you run a lot of 3-3-5. You say linebackers don't matter. You're running safeties out there. Just off top with that statement, it looks like you got the NAT version probably of Preston Smith, so because you got Tyrann and Lamar, so I'm assuming you got that bundle. I would sell your linebackers immediately. Bobby Wagner, Von Miller, they go for coins. Go get your coins for them. Sell them while they're worth something before their price comes down. In my opinion, like the base elites and stuff like that are gonna just drop over time. So unless they have like a new card coming out where their power up requires these cards, I would say, sell them, get your coins now so you can use them and upgrade your team fully, especially if you're not using your linebackers. With that being said, you do have to have some fillers here. Like I would just go get like the baby Deion Jones. For goal line situations, you do have to have linebackers, right? So but I would definitely sell those two cards, put like some lower rated 83 to 84 overall cards at those spots. One thing for certain, if you look at the cornerback position, if these guys have been good for you, keep them. Don't invest too crazy if these guys have been rocking with you. But you do need a user, and one thing for certain, if your user is not top tier, you can't maximize your potential as a defensive player. So I don't like bullshitting with my user. I think it's easy to go out there and just make this purchase. He's 350K, put Acrobat on him, and call it a day. He's the best user in the game by far. You guys have seen me play on stream. He does some crazy shit. So Acrobat on Isaiah Simmons, amazing card. Make sure you do that. Jermichael Finley on the offensive side of the ball. Looks like you have Justin Smith for edge threat, which is perfect. If you want to add another edge threat, you can go ahead and go Doomerville or Adalius Thomas. All right, but those are the simple moves that I would do right now. Those two moves can help your team a lot. Isaiah Simmons and Jermichael Finley. Again, Lotz, thank you for submitting your roster, and I hope that helps you. Let's get into the next one. All right, guys, this next one comes in from Tom Dix, currently 86 overall. He has 1.5 million coins, and he runs gun bunch, which is 3 wide with a tight end and a running back. And then on defense, he's running 3-3-5. So a lot of the meta stuff, again, you guys are going to see that. That's just what it is right now. So we'll start on offense with gun bunch. Having speed at tight end is always key. So if you got this 85 speed, that's cool. I know you mentioned that you like Jonnu Smith, so you can keep him. Tyreek is good for bunch. Dan Marino, so you have Hot Route Master on Dan. I would power down Drew Bennett and get some more speed out there. So Mark Clayton's just a more crafty receiver. Should be a little bit faster once you power him up. Mark Clayton goes for 90K. Power him all the way up. Put him out there and get him on this roster immediately. Sell Drew Bennett. You can get the coins back for him. So you shouldn't lose much there. With the running back position, I'm getting Zeke up out of there, and I'm going Work Done immediately as well. He's 200K. You got Clayton for 90K, so that's 300. And then you probably another 100K in training to power those guys up. But you don't need abilities for them. Besides Work Done, if you can get backfield mismatch, put that on your running back. That is really, really good this year. Put him on ins and outs. Linebackers have trouble with him, all right? So we'll call this, we'll just call this 500K for these two powered all the way up with ability. But watch out again for Dunn. His price should come down with these new running backs coming out, Zeke and Bo Jackson. So try to get him for cheaper than that if you can. On the defensive side of the ball, all right, you're running 3-3-5. Joey Bosa, probably not needed. Chris Jones, not needed. Myles Garrett, not needed. You're going to go DeForest Buckner at D tackle. Doomerville with edge threat at one of the end spots, and then go get you another edge threat. Go get you Justin Smith. He's a monster. Put him out there. You can go dual edge threat with that. Justin Smith goes for like 250. So you're looking at 750 in total right now. You have 1.5. We'll just call it 850 because you got to power up Justin Smith as well. With all these power ups, you know, it's crazy. So 850 on that so far. So add Justin Smith. You can sell these cards right here that you don't need. Myles Garrett's going for like 75K, I think. I'm not sure about Bosa and Chris Jones. All right, so a couple more additions. I don't really like Aeneas Williams on defense. Lattimore, I'm not really too fond of as well. But you have Trey White, Terrell, Waynes. Like, speed is really good. So I like speed right there. One of them could play slot in the 3-3-5. And then you have Minka up top. Not a fan of Minka. Only 78. Wait, this one's not the powered up version. I would imagine he's like low to mid 80 speed. So that's not ideal. What I would do with immediately is get your user better. Isaiah Simmons 350, invest it. The bad user, and you're just gonna struggle. Okay, that's just what it is. The rules of the game. Get your user up. Why not use the best? Get Simmons out there. All right. So outside of that, as far as defense goes, I'm gonna buy one of these two guys because you got some coins remaining. I'm either going Asante Samuel, who in my opinion is the best corner in the game right now. He goes for 350. All right, you can get this version You don't need to power him up if you don't have the coins. You can do that later. I ran without him powered up for a minute, so you can just buy this version for $350, put your rest of your coins into that. Or you go Honey Badger, and Honey Badger is so glitchy in this game. I'm gonna tell you why. So for everyone that's running 335, you know that you put safeties at linebacker. His ability to come to linebacker and have 88 man coverage is second to none. All right, you look at all the safeties, he's killing them. This man coverage actually goes up to 90 or 91 when you activate lockdown to the highest tier or whatever. So put lockdown on your Kims. He's a beast at linebacker, and when you man him up on running backs and on tight ends, you're gonna notice a difference. He actually, especially when you do the chems. So I would go there. If you want to go Asante, that's great. If you can get both of these eventually, that's even better. But yeah, that's what I would do. Hopefully this helps you, Tom, and hopefully you guys enjoyed MUT Makeover episode 2. I'm gonna try to make this series as informative as possible, as helpful as possible, as far as like helping you guys build your rosters and giving you guys the keys to success, man. That's the plan. Hopefully you guys can take this and run with it. All right, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do that on your way out. Like the video and leave a comment if you want to get involved with this. I stream every day on Twitch. Come to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/problemright. I'm streaming right now, actually, and we're trying out the new Bo Jackson and the new Junior Seau. So come check us out, and I'll see you guys on the future YouTube videos. Peace.